Today we are watching one of the best Marvel Rivals DPS players in the world. Currently ranked number 3 in the top 500. We're going to jump into one of their best games and see exactly what makes them so good. And here we have, this is them right now. They're playing Hela in this game. I believe they win MVP in this game. And they kind of cook according to the stat line. So let's see exactly what we're doing here. I mean, offer it. Hela's more of a sniper-esque character. So it's finding them long lines of sight and just allowing themselves to output incredible damage, I guess. Very much a case of do the damage, get out, don't let yourself die, isn't it? Is how she seems to be playing this. Keep yourself just out of damage range, make sure you're constantly doing damage. Using the objective to shield herself as much as possible. Using her tanks to get shielded as much as possible. And then very, very big on looking for groups of the enemy so the aim doesn't have to be as accurate. And target them tanks. Going for the big damage. It's incredibly interesting to see. Normally when I see good Hela players down at my level, which is not this high, they sit a lot deeper, but she's not hiding too much. She's actually playing with her team very, very close. It seems to be more about just not being at the front and getting shredded before anyone else can do anything. It's incredibly interesting to see that, other than just then, she does a very good job of not letting herself get caught out. See, this is more I normally see. Hela's kind of playing like half angles and kind of by themselves a little bit. But I guess part of it is playing the objective, isn't it? So that's what she's looking for. I'm not seeing her use much of her E ability, which is interesting to me. Okay, we've got the Hela ult. They're all just kind of out here. I guess you can kind of use this if you're not going to get the kills to just force people out of your teammates' ways so that you can get the objective moving again. Kind of works as an area clear as well as being able to do damage. And once again, positioning the objective in between her and where the majorities of the enemy are to allow herself to focus on one thing at a time. It's very, very interesting to see that's the way it's being done here. There we go, finally seeing the E ability. I was wondering why we hadn't seen much of that. She deliberately aimed the right click into the floor then. I wonder if that's because she was aiming more on doing the damage of like the AoE rather than hitting them first. A bit interesting. Okay, so they get the first objective and she instantly pushes up. She gets up, she looks around, making sure there's nothing like hiding behind them or mounted behind them. Like a Namor squid might be up there. They're not playing against the Namor. Like what you see. Now this is exactly what I expected to see. Sitting on kind of a sniping point almost and just putting that damage down as much as possible. And allowing yourself to just play a spot where you can keep doing damage. Not quite sure what she's looking for there. I think she thought she heard someone. Oh, that could have gone bad quick. What's that? Ooh, oh, that's interesting. Using the Raven to fly straight up and float down. I've not seen anyone do that. Although post Hela nerf, I don't see much Hela get played full stop anymore. I think the skill requirement for the characters got to such now where only really good people can play her. Or at least solidly good people. That's really good use of that E ability. Try and pull the person out. So what she's done there is she's used her ability to pull someone out as far to like into her line of sight. We watch. Pulled it there and it just brings them back out and allows her to one tap. Nearest, damn it. Very, very smart play. does a very good job of not leaving herself exposed for too long. As with everything, you're relying on your healers to do a good job wherever possible. But it allows her to put out a lot of good damage, pushing that front line back. She doesn't let them sit there because the healers can't sit too close because she can just dink them. And just that creates a constant pushing effect that just gives the objective room to move. I find it interesting there's only one person on the objective right now instead of 2 or 3 for max speed. I guess it's more important to them to keep that defensive line pushed back as much as possible. If too many people would have dropped back, that would have given them more room to push back onto it. She's got her ultimate again. I wonder what she's waiting for. Or where she's waiting to be, maybe. Uses lots of walls and shoulder peaks to protect herself and output damage without exposing herself too much. There is an element of, it's going to sound crazy, CS and Valorant to the way this person's playing Hela. It's very much grounded in a don't let anything else happen. Like, you're going to expose as little as you can to do the damage you're trying to do. You don't want to give them a bigger target to aim for. The way she plays around walls and stuff. It's very, very interesting. And once again, when she sees the rate of fire goes up substantially when they're grouped up, because she's like, I'm going to hit something no matter what, so I'm just going to keep shooting. Oh my goodness. Always aiming. Like, this feels like... tell me down below in the comments if I'm wrong. This feels like CS Valorant style aim with the way she's just... As she's going around corners, she's aiming just outside the corner, waiting for someone to peek almost. It's really funny. It's very much kind of similar to Valorant CS, predicting where you think someone's going to be and waiting for them. Oh, that's a cool play. Running Punisher down like that. Oh. Hela's very interesting because she does do a lot of damage, but because of how little health she has, sometimes she struggles to get the kills done herself. But when a team fight happens and healers have been dealt with, she gets so much damage out that makes everyone basically one hit. Hela kind of turns characters into squishing. This is an ultimate melee, right? This is ridiculous. Surely they get the objective done here. Surely. Oh. Oh, that's rough. Incredible first half from her regardless. Really done a lot of damage. We have to get a lot done. What's she chilling at so far? 18 and 3 so far. 17,000 damage. No one else in the lobby particularly close other than one person. Overtime. Maybe they hold on to this. Wow. Wow, what a fucking... Wow. That's ridiculous. Oh, that's smart. Just pop the ult here to just get it over the line. There we go. 3-0. Thank you very much. Wow. So that's what she was saving the ultimate for. When they could finally get there and they're trying to get that last push, just pop up and just rain fire down anyone coming out to make sure it gets there. On the 7th of June 2025, I'm going to be running in Cancer Research's Race for Life. We've got many incentives set up to help you consider donating, including shaving my head and tattoos. So if you consider donating, I'd much appreciate it. You can either follow the link down below in the description or the QR code that's on screen right now. Back to the video. And here we are in the second half now, getting ready to start. So she's taken this position, which I kind of expect. So yeah, she is using her right click as an AoE explosive. She's not too worried about hitting enemies per se. She's aiming more for an area where they're going to be. As we've just seen there, she's put it down just as the door's about to open. So as they come through the door at the start of the round, they get hit with it straight away. That's interesting. Playing a lot more snipery on defense. This is more what I was expecting to see. Whereas on attack, she played with the team to keep together. There's a lot more kind of creating their off angles, I guess. Which makes sense. On attack, you're just trying to get the thing forward. On defense, you're trying to stop it. So on attack, you want to be near the objective. On defense, you want to be wherever they are to try and force them back, or to try and create an off angle. And I guess Hela, with her damage ability, is really good for creating off angles. Back up there, looking for damage opportunities. 1v1 in the Hela again. She's had this Hela on brown bread all game. Yeah, Hela diff. Hela diff indeed. Oh, see, and that's what it is. She's gone around, got the Hela there, and she's up behind them, creating that backline effect to cause chaos. That Hela's looking for her. Oh, she hit her with a stun. So now she's just a little bit behind them, and it might be enough to cause trouble. No, someone turned around and looked at that other Hela, must have commed it out. I really enjoyed this play she does, where she uses her Raven straight up and then floats down. I'd never considered doing that when I played Hela before. That's quite a cool play. It gives you that height to kind of see an angle that maybe you couldn't see before and get a better line of sight. Once again, aiming at that corner with her explosive, so that if anyone gets too close to it, they take a chunk of damage. I'm curious what she's saving the ult for here. Is it going to be waiting for them to get it to go to the objective? Or is she waiting for it to be out from under that bridge so that she can really get them? Oh. Oh, we got some ults going off here. Winter Soldier couldn't pull off an egg again. Okay. So she's waiting for them to not be far enough forward almost. Yeah, she wants them to not be able to come around that corner without risking getting hit, which I guess makes sense. I mean, this has been a pretty dominant round. The tanks are doing a great job. Obviously, you got Doge Biceps, who we reacted to in the last video, where we reacted to a tank. But I'm definitely curious to see. Oh, now we've got the other team changing characters. I've not seen that Wolverine up until now. Desperately trying to make it happen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow, wow, wow. This is carnage. I don't even know what's happening. This is skill level above me all of a sudden there. Oh, they might get that first checkpoint they're looking for here now after that big team fight. Sometimes that's all you can do. You just got to get it to the next checkpoint and give yourself a new set of downs almost, to borrow a term from the NFL. That was a huge use of her right click there to target that Punisher turret. Trying to focus the Wolverine since Wolverine's appeared. She's gone, Wolverine's going to mess up my tanks. I want to give Wolverine a good chance of not being able to do that. Yeah, they got the checkpoints. Now Hela's spawning further away. Her team being backed up mercilessly as well. Once again, we're seeing this kind of trying to play around their corners though to limit how much she's exposing herself to damage. Creating them long lines of sight and trusting your aim is not for the faint of heart. I'm not sure I could do it, but oh, that's a very nice headshot. It was on the Loki, but still, it was on the Loki clone. Oh, cloak and dagger counter ults going off. This is carnage. It just feels like everyone has their abilities at all times at the minute. Another ultimate. These support ults have gone nuts in trying to get them over the line. Yeah, she's popped that. She's gone, I want you to target me. It's knocked her out straight away and she's dead. Oh my goodness. That Punisher ult goes crazy. Oh, we've got a Psylocke change now. She decided Hela's not working anymore. On Psylocke we go. I keep saying she, I don't know the gender of the actual player. Got the new Psylocke skin as well. just decided that you need to get a bit more busy with it. And it's so funny because this is a completely different style of character, right? A lot more fast pace, a lot less creating long lines of sight, and more kind of getting up and eviscerating someone as quickly as you can. Which shows how good of a player they are. That two very different character styles they're pretty confident playing. Oh, the building's regenerating. I think it caused her to bug out of it. Incredible. This, are they gonna... Oh, they triggered overtime. Oh, she's got her ultimate. The Psylocke ultimate is nuts. There it is. Is that going to be enough to win the game? Got to deal with that Wolverine still. That's just basically 6 down. There we go. Wow. That Psylocke ult at the end there was huge. That's incredible. And there we have it. Wow. What an impressive performance. What stat line did we finish on here? And here we have the stat line. As you can see, Spark here went 39 and 6 in that game. Did 30,500 damage. Not the most damage in the game. That was Monk Mutter on the other team, who did 35,000 damage. But still really, really impressive. Incredible high work rate there, showing exactly what these kind of characters can accomplish when played the right way. Working with your team on offense to keep the thing moving at all times, and then on defense, disrupting the back line, causing chaos, constantly telling people to turn around because they're worried someone's behind them, really allows your heavy hitters to push them back at the same time. And there we have it, folks. That is another reaction to one of the best players in the world right now. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.